Hello, welcome to my channel. It's Liz from West Star Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of this lovely deck, the Mass Market Unfolding Path, and it just arrived today, August 9th. I missed out on the original Kickstarter with the indie version. I kept looking at it and I kept really liking it, but I just thought, it's kind of similar to other things I have, and I don't really think so. And then after the decks were sold out, I kept seeing it and thinking, I really like that. There's a couple of cards in here that I really like. So I don't know, I've never looked at it card by card. I've only seen some of the Kickstarter stuff. And so I thought I would do an unboxing, which I have never done before on my channel. I've done reviews and I've done first impressions, but I have never done an unboxing. So I have taken the plastic stuff off. So off we go to the races. And I'm going to do this the way I wish other people would do unboxings, which is I'm going to do the cards first. So here's the box, and this is published by Hay House. I did do a video in, I think, March about how I feel like Hay House is up to their game and is coming out with much better decks, at least in my opinion, decks that I am more attracted to, decks that are more diverse, decks that are less kind of schmaltzy and new agey. And so I gotta tip my hat to Hay House once again. So here's the box. It's a lovely box. Look at the inside. Beautiful. The creator of this deck is Athene Noctua, and this is the author, and I don't know. She also, or they also did the illustration. So Athena is the guidebook creator as well as the artist behind this. And here's a little thing about them on the back. Here's the inside of the bottom of the box. So what a lovely box this is. Love the illustrations. So let's get to the cards. Here are the backs. Really pretty. And let's take a look at the majors. All right. I'm really excited about this. So here's the Fool. The Magician. And this is one of the cards I've seen online that I absolutely love. Being an elder myself, I like seeing elders portrayed in decks. It's nice to be represented and to see yourself in decks. So here's the beautiful High Priestess with the pomegranate and the crown that we see, the crown of Isis that we see typically on the Rider-Waite-Smith. Pregnant Empress. Well, what are you going to do? Here's the Emperor. Love this Hierophant. This Lovers, I think, is really interesting. How the one lover is grabbing the shirt of the other. So I feel like, I don't know. Are they making a choice? Are they making a decision? I don't see an angel. We do have apples, so I guess we do sort of have a little overtone of Adam and Eve. Beautiful Chariot. I don't know, maybe I should do it this way. Here we go. Strength, which I love seeing because we're in the height of Leo season. Beautiful Hermit. Wheel. That's really nice. I'm not a fan usually. Not that I'm not a fan, but it's not one of my favorite cards. Really nice. You got the typical scaly thing and sword thing going on there. This is called, oh, it's just called Hanged. So it's not Hanged One or Hanged Man or Hanged Being. It's just Hanged. Very interesting. And we have Death, which I think is so interesting when we can see that it's got this kind of dual image on it. Temperance. We've got the yellow iris like the Rider-Waite-Smith, but otherwise we don't have the standing in the pool of water. I really like this one. And you can see the third eye chakra is accentuated there. There's our friend the devil. Interesting. Tower. Oh, wow. I was having a hard time seeing that on the screen. One of my favorite cards, the Star, which is in the box. Really like that star a lot. Moon. Interesting. Sun. And no baby. Oh, look at this person. That just really sort of epitomizes to me that feeling from the Sun card. Just so joyful and expansive, and you know, I love seeing the sunflowers as well. Judgment. I'm gonna have to think about this one a little bit. Those eyes. And the World, I'm assuming, is next. And that is the image on the box cover. So that's the majors. Let's get the minors. So I do the majors, I do the minors, swords, wands, cups, pentacles, because for me, swords are air, and air is east, and wands are south, cups are west, and pentacles are north. So I kind of do that in the directions that way. This deck had wands. I just pulled them out as we were chatting. Wands, cups, swords, pentacles. So I just pulled the swords out and move them to the front. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to make this a really long. Ooh. Interesting. This is, we can see, very Rider-Waite-Smithy. So Six of Swords is one of my favorite minors. Beautiful. There's our friend the Seven. This is just very Rider-Waite-Smith. Oh, look at that face. Wow. So this is kind of interesting because that person is not dead. You know, the one that's lying prostate on the, prostate gland, prostrate on the ground. But this one reminds me a little, I think it's the Anna Kay that has the person up and walking away. Is this person going to survive these swords in the back? Are they going to get up and get going and move on? I like that. It leaves it open-ended. I'm not sure. Here's our page. Knight. Oh, yes. Yeah, don't mess with her. And the king. I like it. I'm liking it. Liking these cards. I definitely will use this deck a lot. Let me pull out the wands. Ace. Oh yeah, look at the hand. 2. Now instead of waiting for the ship, this person's on the ship, going places. The decision has been made. They're off. 4. This is interesting. So it doesn't seem like there's as much activity as we see on the Rider-Waite-Smith one. It's like the battle is over. The wands have come together and we have them working together. So this is the victory, the 6. And another one of my favorite minors is the 7 of Wands. And I have to say, I really do love this. I love purple as well. So, yeah, they're standing their ground, fighting for what they believe in. I love this. Yeah. This is great. It's clever. There's some clever things in this deck. 9. 10. Oh, I love it. Love, love, love. Yes. Again, look at the face. I mean, some of the facial expressions in this deck are wonderful. I love this interpretation of the 10 of Wands. Look at her face. I'm saying she. Wonderful. Knight. Queen. Queen with lions and sunflowers. I like it. I do like the lion for the Queen of Wands as opposed to the black cat, but you know, either way. And here's our king. It's interesting. The wands all have crystals on them, and I'll be interested to see in the guidebook if it says, well, why don't I look right now, if it says what those crystals are. Wands. Doesn't say. Let me look at the king. Doesn't say what the crystal is. Oh well. All right, here's cups. This is the Ace of Cups is the inside of the deck. I like that. 2 of Cups. Oh, I love that. Beautiful. 4. Again, these are very Rider-Waite-Smith. 5. 6. I like that. I have to look at that. Huh. That's interesting. They're like parting the hedge to move through, to move along. And we have our moon there. 9. 10. Happy family. This I love, and I have seen this. So in the Sasaburito tarot, I love the quartz, the cups quartz, and the King of Cups is very reminiscent of this page of cups here in the unfolding path. It's an older guy, and in the Sasaburito, he's holding a cup of tea and a pot of tea, and it just reminds me of my dad, because that's what he would do, you know, offer a cup of tea for really just about any, if we needed to, you know, celebrate, or if we needed to have a fun chat or a serious chat or, you know, a sad chat, whatever, it was always tea. But that's what happens when your family's from Scotland. Knight, Queen, lovely, and King. So it's interesting to have an elder as a page. We don't see that too often, and I think that's clever, and I think that's great. Why not? All right, Ace of Pentacles. Having a hard time seeing because the sun is now shining in my face. Oh, I like that. Sort of mysterious, eh? More kind of jugglery, magician-y, mysterious than we see a lot of times in this card. I'm going to look at them this way first because I can't see anymore on the screen. Oh, I love this. I love it. Oh, yeah. So this is kind of not leaving it open for interpretation, but I'm really okay with that. I'm okay that this is, you know, because you can turn it around. It's like, okay, he's hoarding. He's holding on so tight to his resources that he's, you know, blocking the flow of energy, and he's blocking the flow of resources. And so even though this is kind of closed-ended in its illustration, how we talk about it can be open-ended. Of course, also what are the cards around it, but even just holding it up like this, I'm thinking to myself, okay, so person that I'm doing the reading for, is this you? Are you holding on to your resources too tightly? Is that why your resources and your energy isn't flowing? Because you're holding on too tight. So, you know, we can interpret the cards. 6 of Pentacles. Aw, I love it. I feel like I just don't like that Rider-Waite-Smith one. I just feel like there's just this sort of like noblesse oblige kind of thing going on there, and maybe if you get down on your knees, I'll give you some little resources, but this feels like this person's giving much more freely than the Rider-Waite-Smith. Here's our 7. Love it. 8, the hard work, right? I used to go to Jacob's Pillow, a dance performance venue in Western Massachusetts every summer. And you know, when you watch those dancers, they just look effortless and magical, and the way they move their bodies and jump and soar and bend and twist, it's just incredible. And they make it look so easy. But one of the things I really like about Jacob's Pillow is not only is it a performance venue, but different dance companies come in all week long, all summer long, one company per week. And not only do they perform, but they teach classes and they practice. So when you go there, you can see the practice venue, and you can see the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into being a really amazing dancer. It does look easy, but it's hours and years of hard work. So I love that as the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, look at this. I love this. How wonderful is that 9? and the 10. Is there a card in the Lightseers that's reminiscent of this one? Why am I thinking that there is? Maybe not. So there's the page, Knight, Queen, oh, love her, and our King. So that is the unfolding path, and I have been waiting patiently. And in fact, I wanted to be patient because I did not want to rush the summer away by, you know, wanting this deck to arrive, because it was being released on August 8th. So here it is. I'll do, when I do my August favorites, or, you know, wrap up, I'll talk a little bit more about the book, because I really want to be able to read it and look at it before I comment on it. So that is The Unfolding Path by Athene Noctua, and published mass market by Hay House. It is that kind of thicky cardstock that Hay House has been using. I'm not sure how great a time I'll have shuffling it, but I am really, really, really excited to get to work with this deck. Do you have this deck? Did you get the indie version? Did you order the Hay House version? Have you used it? What do you think? Do you like it? Comments, please. Thank you. So I hope all is well with all of you. I hope you are enjoying the beautiful summer months, and this expansive, energetic, wonderful time with all the beautiful plant spirits giving us their bounty. Blessed be everyone.